Yo, what's going on, guys? Crispy Flakes here. Welcome to Extra Crispy. For today's video, we got a video by my guy AM Hoops titled The Top 10 Stupidest Injuries in NBA History. So let me know in the comment section below. Have you ever stupidly injured yourself? Doesn't have to be basketball related. I will say, as far as basketball goes, the only two that come to my mind, they're not really stupid, but I used to cramp up like crazy, man. That's just because I didn't drink enough water on the court. So I'd be playing, going to my third grade game, and I would just collapse on the court. Done that a few times. Just your legs literally tighten up. And the other injury I would say is I was playing basketball. It was a community college, and I missed a few shots. And you all know on the back of the wall, in a gym class, how they got the padding. I punched it because I was angry because I missed so many shots. And like I said, it was community college, so that shit was not being replaced on, the yearly basis, annual basis. And I pretty much punched a brick wall and really, screwed up my hand a little bit. So, not great, not great. But let's go ahead and get going on this and see the top 10 stupidest injuries in NBA history.
Chet Holmgren is out for a year after taking a LeBron drive, but
that shit
wasn't
was
a stupid injury. At least he was playing
basketball. The fact he got hurt,
it's
though,
not
crazy.
He had body lotion burn his eyes, or punching someone at a party, or playing too many video games. All of those actually happen to NBA players, and even Michael Jordan makes this list.
Oh boy.
At the end is a dumb injury to a star that didn't make the top 10 because it saved the franchise. Number 10, Derrick Rose. When he was a rookie, D-Rose was eating an apple in bed. He used a very sharp knife to cut the apple into slices, then set down the knife and forgot about it. D-Rose rolled over in bed and cut himself so bad.
Yo. Keep the damn knives out of the bed. Unless you freaky deaky like that, keep the knives out of the bed. I could have swore John Wall had a similar instance. Isn't that how he got injured the third time around himself? Something in his bed, I think, happened. I don't know. Damn.
He said, I panicked when it first happened.
Yeah.
I called the Bulls trainer. We got it stitched up about 8 a.m. It was a large wound. Yeah, 10 stitches.
I've fallen on a dagger before.
Gigantic for rolling on a knife. Number 9, Russell Westbrook. This one happened on the court, but was totally unnecessary.
Filming
in the
video.
2013 playoffs, Russ called a timeout. Pat Beverly dove at the ball, tearing Russ's meniscus after the whistle. Russ knew exactly what happened and slammed the scorer's table.
Yeah, I see why they weren't friends.
His season in the playoffs and started a legendary beef. Another reason Russ will be traded, or else he and Pat Bev will be teammates this year. Number 8, Eddie Curry. He was famous for dealing with weight issues, and this one is kind of funny, I have to be honest. While on the Knicks, he was sitting on one of those big blue, medicine physio balls at practice, and it exploded. A New York newspaper said the ball, which is used for stretching exercises, was pronounced dead at the scene.
I have no idea how to even use those. I see them at the gym, I never use them.
He just hurt his wrist, but he was okay. This was even worse than the time he badly sprained his ankle at a walkthrough. Being big only helps in football, not hoops. Number 7, Latrell Sprewell. Spree was hosting a party on his yacht one night. Red flag number 1. When a guest vomited and didn't quite make the edge of the boat. Spree was so upset he tried to punch the guy, but swung and missed, breaking his shooting hand on a wall. So he was so embarrassed he did not report it to the Knicks, but somebody from that party...
That's pretty accurate to my story. Or similar, I should say. Just, I didn't have a yacht, and I was at a community college.
It leaked the story to a newspaper. The team found out and fined him $250,000. So Spree sued the newspaper, but a court threw the lawsuit out because it was 100% true. Number 6, Michael Jordan. One thing The Last Dance totally left out happened just after the Bulls' second three-peat. MJ cut his finger with a cigar cutter so bad it severed a tendon and required surgery. It was after that injury that he announced his retirement. Now, I'm not saying it was the determining factor, but even Jordan admitted, I can't grip the ball completely. I've had a tough time picking it up off the dribble like I used to. That's not good.
Y'all ever get a paper cut on the tip of your finger or something? I imagine it's like that. It just throws off all the sensories and stuff within.
It's possible. At his age, the cigar cutter injury made him rethink returning, and no one even mentions it. Number 5, Gilbert Arenas. This is without a doubt the most painful injury on this list, and I'm just gonna let No Chill Gil say what happened.
Okay.
team veterans convinced me to shave, you know, down there, because they said the hair stinks. I used my girlfriend's razor, which was rusty and gave me scars. The doctor prescribed medicine to dab on, but I just poured it all over. 3 days later, I woke up screaming. The skin was burnt off my scrotum down to my crack, everything. Just raw flesh. Ugh! I still had to run and play, so I used numbing spray for a month until it healed. Now I use clippers. Oh, great. By the way, Manscaped should not sponsor AM Hoops anymore. They should go find Gilbert Arenas. Number 4, BJ Tyler. You've never heard of him because
no, I have not.
His career ended in the most stupid way possible. Dude fell asleep with ice on his knee as a rookie, and it permanently killed his career. His trademark was speed.
Oh, man,
and
God.
Tyler became a slow player after
What's
that.
it called?
He had to retire. Can you imagine
No.
working your
Frostbite.
entire life to get to the league, and you have to quit because you fall asleep with an ice pack? Number 3, Charles Barkley. Chuck went to an Eric Clapton concert before the 1994 season and accidentally rubbed body lotion into his eyes, which burned off a layer of his cornea.
Ooh.
They are still making fun of him for this.
You're at a concert, you're like, hey, oh,
Leave him alone. Leave him alone. Leave him alone.
I can't say.
What do you think he was putting out his damn eyes?
Who does that in the middle of a concert?
I think it was like this.
Yeah, like a little sweaty.
I was joking around. I thought I was blind.
Number 2, Lionel Simmons. This reminds me of something y'all would do. Nintendo Game Boy just came out in 1991. L-Train played it so much, he got tendinitis in his wrist and couldn't play. Look, I know y'all love 2K.
Yo, low-key, like, I think I'm going through that same issue because I've been noticing, like, it starts, like, at my funny bone and I ain't even laughing, like, and I get, like, this nerve damage feeling going up my arm. Like, it gets, like, really tingly. And I wonder if it's from, like, playing too many damn video games. But, like, I'll be, like, working out or shooting, you know, hoops or something like that, and it just goes off. And it feels so weird. And it, like, I don't know, it's weird. It's weird.
But do you know about
2K?
Game Boy?
We're gonna give you a game.
Does it work? Wait a minute. You don't just turn it on to get the apps.
Number 1, Larry Bird. For the final 7 years of Bird's career, he struggled with back pain from a stupid, totally avoidable injury. He just came off his second MVP, but didn't let success change him. He still had time for the people he loved, especially his mom. So that offseason, Mrs. Bird needed a new driveway. Of course, the MVP and champ could afford to pay someone else to do it, but he wanted to do it himself. He permanently injured
I respect it, to be
his
honest.
spine.
I don't respect
Bird
that part.
still won another MVP and another chip, but the pain was so bad, you could see him laying on the ground in between timeouts all the time, and he was forced to retire. Bird only played 13 seasons in the NBA. For context, LeBron is entering year 20, Steph entering year 14 and still going strong.
Can you imagine
we
Bird
were
played 20
robbed
damn years?
of Bird's late prime because of the dumbest injury ever. And speaking of Steph, the guy that he replaced gets, let's call it, honorable mention. Monta Ellis missed most of the season after a moped accident. Not any
Man, let me, I'll tell you all about 2K Monta Ellis. Like, you could, like, make it so we could be, like, run down the court or whatever. People used to cheese that man all the time. He was so damn quick.
Moped accident.
So damn quick.
A low-speed moped accident. Is there anything more embarrassing than that? It screwed his team right after he signed a 6-year, $66 million contract. But the reason it's not a stupid injury, if Monta was healthy, Golden State would have won a handful more games, and they don't get the 9th pick in 2009, aka Steph Curry. So actually, it is the smartest dumb injury ever. But I found another smart, dumb injury that people forget. In 2012, there was a massive 4-team trade that sent Dwight Howard to the Lakers and Andrew Bynum to the Sixers. Philly was pumped to get a franchise center who just became a full-time All-Star. Then Bynum hurt him.
My absolute favorite Andrew Bynum moment is when I think, like, Shaquille O'Neal hit him with the spin move in the post, and Bynum came right back and did it to him, and then Shaq like punched him or something and got ejected. I loved that. That was awesome.
His knee bowling. Bynum missed the entire 2013 season and left as a free agent. That chain of events led to Philly firing their entire front office and hiring Sam Hinkie. That started the process where Philly tanked for draft picks. It's how they got Joel Embiid, Ben Simmons, and Markelle Fultz. If Bynum doesn't go on that bowling trip, he stays healthy, is probably their franchise center, and we don't see Joel Embiid in a Sixers uniform. It's the offseason, so we're going to have, you know, random videos like this, okay? Dumbest injuries ever.
Hey, I like it. I like it.
NBA players who got greedy and then regretted it. You could also call it when betting on yourself goes wrong. Some players do this and it really works out, like Jalen Brunson last year. The Mavs offered him like $60 million. He turned it down, had a great playoffs, just signed for $104 million with the New York.
All right, looks like this is the next video. Gotta go check that one out, man. Fantastic video as always by AM Hoops. That's all we got. Thank you all so much for watching, and peace out, my friends.